Welcome to Synthaholic Games. This is your host, David Duncan, and with me is
Brian! Hello, David. We're talking about video games and stuff and things.
we do that sometimes.
Yep.
From
We
time to
do
time.
talk about video games. We like video games. We like reporting on video games. And sometimes we have good news and sometimes we have bad news. Good news this week, though. David, I have good news right off the bat.
Oh,
I
really?
happen to know what we're talking about, and Xbox isn't in there.
Actually,
Well, kind
you're
of.
wrong.
Am I?
We still have more bad Xbox news. It's not it's bad Xbox news without it being Xbox news.
Yeah, but it's not like the news we have is not like,
It's
awful,
Xbox.
awful.
It's Xbox adjacent, not Xbox specific.
That is true. That is true.
As that is our we're carrying that on.
We have somewhere to start that I guess is the Xbox Xbox adjacent.
The Xbox adjacent news. Yes, Todd Howard reassures Fallout fans on Fallout Day 2055 ends without a brand new game reveal. Just know we're working on even more. So, a buddy of mine at work, he was excited for Fallout Day, and he was gonna he put on the video, the live stream or whatever, and then after it was over, he came over. He was like, "Man,
Wasn't much.
It was not much," and I was like, yeah, I didn't even want to watch it because Bethesda's done nothing but disappoint me for the past, I don't know, like a decade, I guess.
Well, that's also that I think it's a problem that they have a day dedicated to Fallout in the first place. There shouldn't be Fallout Day because in my mind, you don't always have something to reveal in the first place. So you have to just hobble together something and show it.
Fallout Day is the day the bombs drop. It's October 23rd, but October 3rd, 2077. So they do a Fallout
it seems
Day.
like every year they're trying to announce
There's
it.
never anything to reveal because they're not working on anything Fallout other than Fallout 76, and nobody cares.
They got the show.
Oh, yeah, the show, but they didn't really show anything for the show except for, I know online they released some new posters.
That doesn't really do it for me anymore.
It's a poster. Whoa.
Yeah.
They also announced that they're re-releasing Fallout 4 again. Last time they did anything to Fallout 4, they broke it. And Fallout 4, for the record, is still broken, Bethesda.
They're updating they're trying to make it more broken.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
yeah.
I'll give you more money to break Fallout 4 even more than it's already broken. So
yeah, they're trying to go back and they're trying to go back in development for it. They're just and then they just want to break it more.
And then they're releasing a Fallout New Vegas bundle. It's not a Fallout New Vegas remaster. It's not a remake. It's just the original game with some physical collector's items. That's all it is. It's just really. It's it's just it could have been an email.
I've been saying it for years, man. Bethesda sucks. I've never liked anything they've done.
I love Fallout 3. I love Fallout New Vegas, and I love Fallout 4. Skyrim was all right, but
Fallout 4 came out 10 years ago next year.
That's what I'm saying. They disappointed me for 10 years. Ever since Fallout 4 came out, it's been nothing but bad.
It's not the same company anymore, David. Bethesda is not the same company from when you liked them. It's not the same anymore. The only one that's still there is Todd Howard, and he's trying to snake oil you. He's a snake oil salesman. I bet you, if I don't know what the exact definition of snake oil salesman is, but I bet you Todd Howard.
Todd Howard's picture is next to it in the dictionary.
It's just a picture of him.
It should be.
We love it. Skyrim is going to be a generational leap, and then Starfield is a generational leap, and then it comes out and it's just universally this isn't just a bad game because it's not finished. This is just a bad game.
Yeah, it's just
at its core, it's just broken.
It's just every single time Bethesda releases a game, they take out systems that were in the previous game, so it's more dumbed down than the previous game.
And they take longer to make it.
I'm like, why is this so hard to make? Why is this taking you so long? It's a worse experience. You turned around a better experience when you made games faster back in the day than you are now when you're taking longer. Makes no
fun
sense.
Fact, when this has nothing to do with anything really, but when I remember sending you a picture of the Bethesda office when I went to Washington, I drove around their office just to see what was going on. It looked cool inside because they do have like their video game. They have like life size video game
Statues, yeah,
stuff in there,
yeah.
yeah, and statues and stuff in there. You can see it through the windows. I thought that was kind of cool, but it's like that's where your pain and misery. I'm just taking a picture, thinking like this is where your pain and misery is coming from, David. It's right here in this building. Todd Howard is in here right now, maybe.
Todd Howard does not use the snake oil when he does all those bad things to me.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. All right, all right. That's we should move on now. Let's get out of here before I don't know what that means. We got to move. We got to get going.
All right. Tech investors declare AI games are going to be amazing and then post awful AI generated demo of god awful shooter as proof. This was truly amazing to look at. Stupid ad.
Yeah, it was
Oh man.
it does that video game that first of all, we need to talk about AI gaming for a sec. You and I have been saying for years at this point, AI is a tool, it's not a replacement. AI has its place and it's getting better, but just completely removing the human element and letting AI make the game, I don't think humans are going to like it. We like things that have that human connection, and I think we've all recently realized that if you're not a big company, that that's a true statement. At least that's the way I feel, and I know you feel the same way as well. But that like tech demo that they showed is like that would immediately like it looks like a full action like army type of game where you are it's a Call of Duty campaign gameplay style thing, and then every like 15 seconds you have to click one of the three options for it to happen. It just completely removes you from the game. So
it's just amazing. It's like it's so trippy. It's amazing in all the bad ways. Like if I wanted to, it's like it was making me think of like a really shitty version of Portal. Because like they showed like the bus or the subway thing,
yeah,
and then it goes on its rails, and he opens a door, and then it's somehow right in front of him, and then it's like it's long way, but he walks into it, and then there's doors. Instead of doors taking you to the next carriage,
it's a very linear game. It's just straight. You just walk straight.
It's just like it was so trippy and so bad looking. It's just everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is
Stay away.
amazing.
Stay away, AI games. Actually, I would
Amazingly
like.
bad.
I want some person or whoever, some studio or something to make like a full blown AI game to come out, and then it'll show the industry that yeah, this is just not going to work. Nobody's going to buy this. I guarantee you, the first AI game that comes out is going to like do a terrible. There's no way anybody's going to buy it. I bet you. I put money on the line, David. I'd put money on the line saying it would be a bad game.
Oh yeah. There's no way AI game could be a good game. AI just generates slop because it's just AI.
It's just taking everything that it stole.
And yeah, everything it stole and then just kind of like mulching it together into some other thing. It's not truly creative. It's just garbage tech. And it's an awful investment bubble that's gonna burst one day, and then it's gonna
there's gonna be a lot of somebody's gonna win. Somebody's gonna win to become like a trillionaire. I don't know who that'll be. Some company will become like some trillionaire company when they win, but everything else is just gonna disappear.
But that's the problem, because like the AI bubble is the one thing that's holding up our economy right now, and when that bubble bursts,
I don't think it's good. I don't think the AI bubble is gonna burst anytime soon.
I don't know. Like did you see the wonderful NVIDIA OpenAI circle jerk? I sent you a meme where it's just like it's just like it's like a search objector plugged into itself. Just it's all AI is. It's just chip makers funding software makers funding chip makers, and it's just like this giant circle jerk.
What would make it burst though? What's the what's the aim here? What's the goal?
I don't know what the goal is, but it bursting it bursting is having to do with it. There's nothing to show for it. It's just garbage.
That is true.
It's gonna burst when there's nothing to do with it. I mean, it's gonna be a tool, and the whoever uses it to be a tool most effectively will win. But the problem is they're not trying to use it as a tool. They're trying to use it as a replacement for people, and that's not it's not how things should work. And it's not working well. I full screened that video for a second to show people.
Oh,
yeah, just see how bad the AI thing was. It's a trip. It's so bad.
It is something else. But AI, man, that's not our only thing we got to talk about with AI. I don't think, though.
All right, well, yeah, let's jump into Japanese government calls Sora 2 maker OpenAI to refrain from copyright infringement.
Yeah, this isn't super gaming, but I wanted just to touch on it because I don't like that that AI is just stealing everything. There's not much more I want to say. It's just it makes me sad that AI companies are just stealing everybody's IP and just turning it into something that they can just call out whenever they want. I just don't like it. There's not much more to say about that though. We've already talked about AI quite a bit. I'm just sad, man. Don't steal from people.
Yeah, AI is just garbage. I'm not a fan. And then we also have Sony Interactive Entertainment LLC versus Tencent Holdings.
Oh, I can do this one, David. So Tencent is making a game called Light of Mortarum. I don't know how to pronounce it. I do know the name. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Moraram? I don't know. It's something like that. And what the game is Horizon. David, you and I are a fan of Horizon. We like Aloy. We like fighting, and those games are fun games.
Yeah.
And it seems like Tencent found that they were fun games, so they decided to just copy and paste it. Now, Sony didn't like that very much after they showed their reveal trailer. It's about 7 minutes long. They showed it, and it is essentially Horizon without Aloy as the main character. The creature, the machines look exactly the same as something that would be in Horizon. So they're suing Tencent, and they're actually making progress. Not that I see Sony as like the shining light that it's this perfect company, but at least they are standing up for an IP that I like, and it won't get like degraded into just like trash. So I appreciate that Sony's doing it, even though Sony is not the perfect company and they're only doing it for a money reason. But I do like it when an IP is not stolen.
I mean, to a point, it's IP being stolen, but I mean, like, it's almost the same as like id trying to sue people for being first person shooter. Granted, they could have made their robot machines look a little bit different because I mean you can make robot machine any way you want to. It doesn't have to.
Yeah,
Look...
well, it's fine if you want to faithfully, get inspiration from something, but just like in the trailer, if anybody go watches that trailer, the Light of Moram trailer, it looks like Horizon. It's like the same aesthetic. It really looks like they like stole stuff that Horizon just didn't use, and then they just put it into this game. They look identical, so. I don't like that. If you want to get inspiration for something, that's fine. Inspiration breeds creativity. It always has. Everything's based off something, no matter how far back you go.
Mhm.
Even we've talked about like how the depth of like Star Wars. Star Wars is not an original thing. George Lucas has said what has inspired him. So anything that's based off Star Wars nowadays is just taken from Star Wars,
It's a
which was
copy
taken
of
from
a
something
copy of
else,
a
which was taken
copy.
from something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's okay to do that. It's just how humans are. Is we have similar ideas because we're all human. But just copy and pasting something is like, oh no, that's kind of gross. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, but I mean, Sony's the least evil of the big three, but I mean,
Right now.
it's not by much. I mean, like, it's like
No, I think it's by a decent amount right now. There's
well,
the other two are doing really bad.
Microsoft and Nintendo are trying to beat themselves up for being the most evil companies.
Yeah, Sony's the least
But
evil right now.
Sony's the least evil currently. But I mean, it's not like they did raise the price of the PlayStation 5, so I mean, it's not like they're good. They've been pretty, whenever they announced the PlayStation 4, they were like on the top of the world by being pro-consumer because the Xbox One had such a miserable communication of like not being able to share games and all this other stuff. But ever since PlayStation 4, Sony's been working on going down, which is unfortunate. Yeah.
Getting greedier, but right now they're the least evil, and we should applaud them for that. So good job, Sony.
I mean, no, we should applaud them if they try to be less evil. Like,
well, they are less evil.
Actively try to be less evil instead of like like
okay, all right.
Instead of passively just being like, yeah,
they're just being quiet right now
for the moment. They're just like do nothing and win. Basically, is what they're doing.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Man. What's up next?
We got Pokemon Legends. ZA sells 5.8 million in launch week. Half were bought for Nintendo Switch 2. Gross. There's
David.
There's nothing good about this title, Brian.
I have so much
Why
to
did you
say.
send this to me?
I have so much to say about Pokemon. This is hopefully that I can make this come to fruition, but I'm trying to work on like a solo Pokemon video that I hope I can somehow accomplish and make it. But there's so much wrong with Pokemon. It's a series that you and I like kind of, I mean, essentially have
Used to
played
love.
a ton of the games, and they had that special spark, this creature collection thing that for some reason humans just like doing. And it's getting it's getting worse. It's not even that it's staying the same, it's just degrading and getting worse and worse. And there's so much to say about why it is getting worse. And I just wanted to bring it up that it seems like no matter what happens, they can't fail, and it makes me it sucks. It sucks that like we can't get a good creature collection game because not only does Nintendo and Game Freak, they don't care.
They
I feel like it's
refuse to make a
objectively
good
they
one.
don't care.
They sue anyone who tries to compete with them.
Yeah, and they sue their competition out of existence, or they're trying to do their best, and they win. They do a good job. They get Temtem was a good game. I played a lot of it, and they sued them and threatened them, and now Temtem has died as a game because people don't want to play a game. Where it's like I'm gonna invest 200 hours into this. Is the game just gonna disappear one day because Nintendo gets upset? Same thing with Pocket Pair and Pale World. They're also losing. That game was fun when you and I played it. We had a good time, and I've only heard good things coming from the game since. Even though Pocket Pair is they very clearly just kind of steal other ideas and just make it kind of their own. That's what they did with Pale World, but Nintendo again just went after them like, hey, this is what we do. This is our thing. So it sucks, and there's a lot to say. So hopefully I'll be able to say all of it, and I could talk about this for 45 hours. I'm not going to do that. Just know that Pokemon sucks. Please don't support it right now. Please, please. I know it's hard. I know you're addicted, but please stop.
Don't support Nintendo right now.
Well, yeah, that is that.
I mean,
too.
it's just Nintendo is just evil. Like I said, like I said a few minutes ago, they're fighting with Microsoft on who can be the most evil company. Like they are so
and
bad.
if you support these games that they're making, the Pokemon that they're making, you're complicit into the stuff that they're doing. You have to. We don't have much power with our wallets. We're just one person. But if we all just stop and tell like Nintendo, like, hey, listen, you gotta stop, then they have to listen because they'll stop making money. But nobody seems to.
But they just made 5.8 million on trash. So this game is $70. Pokemon ZA.
Yeah.
They have a DLC, which we reported on a month or two ago, that they were announced the DLC for the game before the game released. That I think is also available day one. A $30 DLC and Mega Evolutions, which is like one of the core features of the game, are locked behind having the Nintendo Switch Online for at least 3 months to get all the stuff in this game. They are just milking you, people who are Pokemon fans.
I will get into it if I can make this other video, but the DLC that they announced before the game even came out, that you could pre-order the DLC when you pre-ordered the game, it's almost provable that they removed content from Legends ZA to turn into a DLC. You can almost, it's like, it's not a far leap to say that they removed content from that game, because the end game is the DLC. That's what it is. I've looked into it. There's leaks that there's that hacking group or whatever that stole Nintendo details or whatever. It's almost provable in there that they removed content from Legends ZA to put into this DLC. So you're paying $70 for the game. You're paying $30 for the rest DLC to get the rest of the game. Then you need to pay for online to unlock like the Mega Evolutions to get all of them. Plus people will, I'm sure people bought a Switch 2 to even play the game, just brand new stuff. And the article that we're showing also reports that half its sales are from the Switch 2, which proves that people bought the Switch 2 to get it.
And this game looks like garbage. This game looks like a Nintendo 64 game. Like,
the game does look really bad.
How are you selling these things for full price? For $100 basically for the entire game. Plus,
it should be a $30 or $40 game.
Yeah, it should be $30 to $40 game, including the expansion.
Yeah. Well, plus somebody broke down the the math. I don't remember if it was Sword and Shield. I have the article saved, but I don't remember if it was Sword and Shield or Legends ZA. But if you take the budget that of what one of these games was, it's like $15 million or something like that. It's only
The
15 million.
budgets for these games are insanely small.
Yeah, if you take the budget and then take the first like month of sales or the first 2 weeks of sales or something like that, they would have made a profit if they sold the game for like $2. So it's like it shows how much effort they're putting in if you can sell your game for $2 and still make a profit. So it is what it is. Just there's a lot of issues with Pokemon, and I really want to talk about it because I love Pokemon. I do. I like you and I have played Pokemon Go a lot. Like we're not like
I mean,
if anybody who's played Pokemon Go
played Sun and Moon
knows,
a ton too. Yeah.
Yeah, Sun and Moon was we played. I don't know how many. I mean, we would play that at work, trying to
like the yield graveyard shift. Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to like min max our Pokemon stats. We would breed them into like this perfect organism.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time doing that.
Yeah, and that's not the only Pokemon game I've done that with. So I've put a lot of time in. I really do like Pokemon, but gosh, I just can't stand behind it anymore, unfortunately. No, David, take us into our last good news.
Our last bit of news, which is good. We try to save good news for last, and it is from Satisfactory creators, Coffee Stain Studios. So they put out a video Friday, about I guess 2 weeks ago at this point, as of when the YouTube video comes out, that they're teasing stuff for Satisfactory 2.1. I mean 1.2. But they also announced at the top of the video that they're reducing the price of some of their merch because the world's on fire and the economic stress and everything. Granted, their merch is still really, really expensive, but they are discounting most of the items, they said. So I thought that's pretty cool. That's nice and generous of them, I suppose. I really like Coffee Stain Studios. I like.
They're one of the good ones for sure. They are just one of the good ones.
Even though they're owned by Embracer Group, which is surprising that they're
Embracer Group must leave them alone. They have to just be leaving them alone. They own them, but they must just like operate independently.
I guess because Embracer Group like is super evil, and they're technically under Embracer Group, but like Coffee Stain still does good stuff. I mean, Deep Rock Galactic, Goat Simulator, Satisfactory.
People love those Goat Simulator games.
Yeah. So
and Satisfactory most of their games that might be overwhelmingly positive on Steam, or if not, they're very close to it. They're all in the 90s, I'm sure.
Yeah, they all make really solid games. I love Deep Rock. I love Satisfactory. Ghost Simulator was okay. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I mean, like it is what it is. But man, Satisfactory is my favorite.
We don't play games like that. I understand why people like Goat Simulator, but that's not a game. For me, it kind of feels like a TikTok game for me. Like that's somebody like somebody who likes TikTok would like Goat Simulator.
It's like the whole game is a meme or a joke or whatever. Yeah, so like
that's the thing.
Like playing the game for the meme is just kind of like it's fun for a couple minutes. It's fun. I don't think I could get all the achievements in it. I don't think I could find that kind of fun in Goat Simulator, but
no,
it is what it is.
But I'm glad people like it and they keep making them so. Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
And I'm excited for what new stuff are Satisfactory. They teased they're gonna do some stuff with water. Although what they showed in the video was a water truck. Trucks are notoriously unreliable and Satisfactory. So like a water being a troublesome resource, I'm not sure how putting them in trucks would make them more reliable, like making the water throughput problems fixed. Because water's notoriously but water's tricky to deal with, or liquids I should say, not water specifically, because there's more than one liquid in the game. So liquids are notoriously difficult to deal with, and trucks are notoriously, they get stuck or they get lost, or they don't always follow their path perfectly, or they'll like get into traffic jams and not move. So trucks are notoriously unreliable. So I'm not sure how mixing the trickiest thing with the most unreliable thing would make things better. Unless they've made trucks perfect.
They perfected the truck.
Maybe.
Well, if you like Satisfactory or if you like any of their other titles, check out their merch. There might be some deals that you might see, unless it's the Confusing Creature 64-inch. I don't know what's going on with that one. If you know, you know.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that was Synthaholic Games for this week. And we'll get back with you next time.
Yes, I've been Brian, and email David at synthaholics@yahoo.com and let us know what game you're playing below. I'm sure I have thoughts.
Absolutely. Let us know what's going on. And we'll see you next time. David out.
Bye.
Synthaholics out.